climate shocks, from digital disruption to geopolitical turmoil, from deepening conflicts to major powers at odds like never before, from mass cuts to development aid and climate finance. So class of 2025, the rules of engagement around us are being rewritten in real time. And the sooner we and the sooner you wake up to this reality, the sooner we will prosper in it. This is why innovation is not a luxury, it is survival. So class of 2025, let me say this: the future belongs to those of you who merge the social with the entrepreneurial, to those who connect academia with enterprise. Innovation today is, of course, not only about ideas, it is about jobs, it is about livelihoods, it is about dignity. But the good news is this: Kenya is moving. President William Ruto has set a very clear course. Today, think about it, Kenya is home to 38 special economic zones. Kenya is home to over 100 export processing zones. And these constructs are designed to generate tens and tens of thousands of new jobs. To do what? To boost exports, to position Kenya as Africa's hub for trade, innovation, and enterprise. So what is our task as the University of Nairobi? To ensure that our graduates, i.e. you, are the talent powering those zones. Not watching from the outside, but leading from the inside. But class of 2025, let us be frank, Kenya's youth unemployment rate for those aged from 15 to 34 is as much as 67%. Over 1 million young Kenyans enter the labor market every single year, yet far too many are shut out of formal, decent work. And those who are now on your phone, think about this, the NEET rate, look it up, NEET rate, young people not in education, not in employment, not in training, continues to rise. And this is not just an economic gap, this is social fracture. Universities must close it. Education must empower, not just with knowledge, but with skills fit for the future. That is why I draw my deepest hope from our own students. This week actually yesterday, I had the privilege to meet several innovators graduating today around you here. Their work is proof that Kenya's future is already here. So class of 2025, allow me to share some of their stories, of your sisters and your brothers. Let me see whether they're here. The twin sisters, Marilyn Akinie and Martin Ora. Where are you? From the Faculty of Agriculture. Marilyn and Martin, they're from Kisumu. Marilyn and Marklin saw millet ignored, even as malnutrition scarred their community. But they brought a solution, a puffed millet superfood, nutritious, ready to eat, life-saving in crisis. And their impact? Reinventing an ancient grain. They're fighting hunger, restoring culture, and building resilience. And at the same time, turbocharge their own future. Another graduate today, Akpoko Burumi. Akpoko, are you here? Also from the Faculty of Agriculture. Akpoko is from Kinshasa in DRC, which is also a testament, of course, to the international caliber of our great university. Akpoko back home saw children stunted and wasted by poor quality snacks. But Akpoko brought a solution. High energy biscuits made from soy and wheat pellets, affordable, protein rich. His impact? Soon to be mass produced in Tika with capital industries, showing how industry and science can feed the future. Mutinda George, from our great Faculty of Science and Technology. And Mutinda, you're from one of my favorite counties, Makwene. Indeed. Mutinda, you told me yesterday you saw Nairobi's transport challenges. Think about it, you said. 2 million commuter movements stuck daily. Matatu drivers underpaid. Billions lost in wasted time. But you, Matunda, you turned this challenge into an opportunity. You developed Matrack, a real-time app linking commuters and Matatu drivers. Your impact? It cuts queues, saves hours, and raises driver earnings. Technology curing, homemade at UoN, homegrown. Eric Ogola, Faculty of Engineering. Eric, you said yesterday, indeed, you saw more and more Kenyans getting frustrated by slow, insecure payments. Disabled users excluded by endless codes and menus. So you brought a solution, Blink and Pay. And your impact? Faster than M-Pesa, safer than cars, inclusive for the blind. Eric, like many of you of the class of 2025, you do not follow innovation, you define it. And lastly, class of 2025, Samuel Muchoki, Faculty of Science and Technology. Samuel, you're from Embu County, and it was quite a moving story you shared yesterday. You saw farmers pour money into fertilizers, indeed, only to lose it through leaching. Harvest low, soils polluted, futures uncertain. And you, Eric, you, Samuel, you brought a solution, a smart nano-fertilizers. Nutrients released slowly, crops fed steadily. Your impact today, cost cut, yields boosted, soil healed. So graduates, these are just stories, but not only stories. These are stories of courage, stories of creativity, stories of real-world impact. And they're the very imprint of our culture of innovation here at UoN. And class of 2025, as was already referenced, today we're not only celebrating students, but leaders. The head of public service of this great nation, Mr. Felix Koske. Felix, I know you're somewhere here in the crowd. You're also a graduate with your master's degree from this very university today. And Felix, you are proof that the world of action and the world of learning are inseparable. Because here at UoN, eternal learning meets national service. And to wrap up, to keep pace, UoN must itself, of course, also be fit for purpose. Our Big Five agenda is clear: double health innovations, nurture leadership, export Kenyan AI, drive innovations, create the next generation of digital and green jobs. This is how we reclaim UoN's place, not just as Kenya's greatest university, not just as Africa's greatest university, but as one of the greatest in the world. Let us be bold here, dear ladies and gentlemen. Class of 2025, elimu aina imwishu, learning never ends. So indeed, my Swahili needs more education. Go forth empowered. Go forth innovative. Go forth resilient. Shape a Kenya that is united, prosperous, and unstoppable. And do not be afraid also to come back to us, to reskill, to reconnect, to move to another stage. UoN will always be your home. And the proof of our value to you will, whether we or not, we be your launch pad to the future. Today, when I think about Mutinda, when I think about Marilyn and Marklin, think about Samuel, think about Eric, think about Akpoko, and hundreds, perhaps thousands just like you, I am inspired, I am convinced that the UoN can be unstoppable, because you, class of 2025, you are unstoppable. Thank you very much. Asante sana.
Yeah, thank you, Chancellor. Allow me to introduce the reading deans. And may the Dean rise salute to acknowledge the congregation. Dean Faculty of Agriculture, Professor Moses Nyakito. Dean Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, Professor Jack Odhiambo. Dean Faculty of Beauty, Environment and Design, Professor Oiti Kakumu. Dean Faculty of Business and Management Sciences, Professor Ken Ogola. Dean Faculty of Education, Professor Jeremiah Kalai, represented by Professor Andy Rito. Dean Faculty of Engineering, Professor Sifira Mumenya. Dean Faculty of Health Sciences, Professor Daniel Ojuka. Dean Faculty of Law, Professor Winfred Kamau. Dean Faculty of Science and Technology, Professor Leonida Kerubo. Dean Faculty of Veterinary Medicine, Professor John Mande. Director School of Education, Koitarai Samoei University College, Dr. Patrick Verkooijen. Director School of Business, Koitarai Samoei University College, Dr. Lois Oskei.